When I step out into the landscape, I'm overwhelmed by the vastness of it all. The skies and the fells, it's often hard to find a place to start. But I'm always searching for something to latch onto, something out there that resonates within me, like some small detail. Quite often it's a bird. There's something about their free spirit that I'm attracted to. So, some little bird may be the spark of what I need. Or the way, just the wind catches the grasses and how they ripple, and that also can just be enough. And then I'll start sketching. But sketching for me is never a realistic depiction of what I'm seeing. It acts more as another means to put what I see into my memory. The process of mark making is something that is so enjoyable. I don't know what it is, but through this process I seem to be able to commit what I'm seeing and hearing and feeling into my memory. Quite often I don't even look at the page. It's just a way of recording what I feel with these marks. Then I will return to my studio and I'll set up my canvas. I often lay out a palette which is fairly neutral in its tones, and I will start very rapidly to cover the canvas. I find the blank canvas daunting. It's almost like when I'm standing in front of the vastness of the landscape. So I have to cover it very quickly. It's almost like breaking through the fear of starting. And therefore it's always a bit of a leap of faith. And then I'll start working into it in more detail. It's all in there, but I just have to keep pushing the paint around and playing with the shape and the light. But I'll get to a point where it's neither one thing or another, and it just doesn't feel right anymore. It becomes too self-conscious. I almost have to ruin it or break it or change it dramatically. And in doing so, it takes me right back to that raw connection with the landscape. I'm completely changing it to let it almost start again with big gestures. But this time, I'm not starting from a blank canvas. I'm starting from a rich foundation where the spirit of the piece has already been laid down. And this feels like a dance, this feeling of pure creative energy. It really is a joy that you can feel in you. Some paintings are drawn from the landscape, but some paintings are pure imaginative play. The brush almost acts as a torch as it passes over and pulls out from the shadows, and things begin to take form. It becomes the path of me, the child in me, the child where I didn't worry or care, where imagination was always nurtured. There's fear too. I feel my heartbeat. I'm scared to see what's out there, but still drawn in and longing to see something. Some spirit, some creature, something more. I can be anything here. Nobody judges what I look like, how old I am. Undefined self is free to play. When I look up at the moon, I see cloud ships, their sails billowed by the night breeze. Little figures, spirits that occupy a greater space than mine, where foxes talk to wolves, a jibber-jabber of strange creatures. Birds flit and dance, two-faced beings, not to be trusted, even here. Fish which swim in moonlit pools. I could dive in if I wanted to, pull it all in, spit it all out. I could emerge from somewhere else. Some paintings stay with me for a long time after their completion, but some paintings are lucky enough to be viewed by many. It is a very special and unique feeling to be part of an exhibition and to share the space and experience with fellow artists. To stand in front of each work and to appreciate all that has been invested into its journey to reach this space. But I become more of an observer now. I feel like the creator in the wings. It's not up to me anymore. It's done. It's out there. And hopefully, some of the love that I put into this painting resonates with someone else. Each completed painting has a life of its own. Each painting has its own resolve. But as one painting is completed, the next one always beckons. There is always something irresistible building in nature. The place which is my never-ending comfort and source of inspiration.